Sponsored by Free Will, Chris's Coffee, and Ty's Wit. What's up, guys? This is episode 90 of Comedy by Coincidence. Coming to you live. Not really. Chris Davis. Comedy adventure. That looks like you need a Renaissance Our Lady time. Sounds a little weird. I mean, I'd still be effective Lady time. Big time. Big time.
Open up.
What even happened to this shit? Big time audio. Turn his audio down. Jesus Christ, are you having a heart attack? What's going on over there? What's happening, guys? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence. It's Chris Davis, and I'm
And
joined
this is Ty Young.
my man Ty Young over there, looking like he had a Renaissance photo. What's going on, dude?
Not much. Just admiring the background that I've chosen / been given this weekend.
Yeah, that life has thrown your way this weekend. Yeah, it looks like a lovely
Yeah.
little place. Where you at?
It's an exciting time for this podcast because I'm finally in the same time zone as you.
Right on. Are you in Austin, Texas? That's my guess.
Nah. This place is cool. It's not as cool. It's Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
On the pizza scale of judgment, it's. I mean, I just got a local pizzas from Iriana's, but spelt European Iriana's Pizza. You know, it's pretty good. They got some pretty good za here. I would give it a 7.5 on the za scale.
Okay. And I know that's true and accurate because you are a pizza connoisseur yourself. So we can all trust.
I've been working on it. I've been trying to become a licensed pizza connoisseur. I'm already a licensed gas station connoisseur. So, I feel like
you're perfect for the Are You Garbage podcast. God,
exactly.
Finish this fucking word. Damn.
And Arkansas might be like grandfathered into the South, but it's part of the Midwest because they got the gas station Casey's General Store, which has the best breakfast pizza in all the land. So I did, you
gotta get it. Yeah.
You don't go to a gas station for a pizza if you're not garbage. You know what I mean?
Big time. I'm guilty of it. On that, I think I said it on the podcast a few weeks ago when I did that concrete job. On the way back, I got that breakfast pizza, that Casey's breakfast pizza, bro. Can't be beat. You got to get the breakfast pizza while you're still in Arkansas. That's all I'm saying.
I did this morning, dude. I ordered ahead. I ordered this shit last night for 8:30 this morning. I drove out of my way to go get this pizza. It's 4 miles away outside of town.
Ordering a breakfast pizza the night before. That's so lit.
Oh yeah, dude.
From a gas station too, though. You know what I mean? That's the real class of it all.
Oh, dude, like gas stations are now like the they're society's equalizer. Rich or poor, everybody ends up at the gas station unless you hit mega rich and you get somebody to go get it for you.
Right.
But I mean, that doesn't happen mid road trip. You stop at the gas station.
Big time.
You know what I mean?
I will also say, hey, we talk Casey's up all the time. If we're talking gas stations with a fucking, a killer, like, Kitchen. I got to shout out QT Kitchen, bro. I would
Dude.
happily take a sponsorship from QT Kitchen because, first of all, they're everywhere here in St. Louis. So, like, I'm talking like the most readily available to your boy. So,
I get it. It's your home station. You know what I mean? Like QT is the place you go in St. Louis.
I think I
But,
made you
like-
try the chicken ranch like flatbread with me from QT before,
And
right?
It was good. It was
Yeah.
good. Like,
Yeah,
get me
don't talk
wrong.
shit
It was
before-
good.
You're remembering that goodness of the flatbread. Now, the
But-
other thing that is incredibly good if you're a coffee addict like myself is the QT frozen coffees that, okay, think about it this way, Ty. If you need and I'm prefacing this with need. You may not need, but somebody out there may need, right? Like myself. If somebody needs a coffee, you know what I mean? Like a frozen, and I'm a bitch. I need my iced coffee or frozen coffee. If I want a frozen coffee and I want to go to Starbucks, I'm easily spending $6 on what should be a medium-sized coffee, and they say it's a large. Anyways, that same size, you want a coffee, it's $2.99 from QT Kitchen, and it's the shit. And for 50 cents more, you can have them put 1, 2, whatever amount of espresso in there you want to even it out. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You like Buc-ee's
No.
too much. I'm stuck in St. Louis.
No. We're leaving gas stations right now. We're
But
I've
QT
been learning
pizza
a lot about coffee.
Can't
And
be
it's like
come close to
no.
Casey's. That's all I'm saying.
No,
QT
take
pizza can't come anywhere close to Casey's. That's my professional opinion.
It's like okay. You want to argue? All right. So let's do gas stations first. Then all right. Casey's is good. You know, it's the pizza's on point, but then the rest is just gas station food. You know what I mean? Like no other gas station really does pizza like Casey's.
Right.
Hell, a lot of pizza places don't do pizzas like Casey's.
Right.
You know, they make the dough in store. They roll it out. You know how
trust
it is.
me, I know. I was called the pizza god for a reason. Yes.
Yeah.
They got the roller.
But
yeah.
It's like QT doesn't have that. It's
that love.
It's hot dogs. It's a sandwich. You know, it's everything every other gas station has.
The
Wawa
QT
has,
kitchen
7-Eleven
is
has.
beyond that, though. I gotta say, the QT kitchen is beyond just gas station food. You can get yourself ice cream cone. You can get yourself a shake. Get yourself a flatbread. I mean, you could get a pizza. I'm saying it's not as good as Casey's, but you can get yourself
flatbread
good
is
sandwiches.
A hot panini. A flatbread is a.
It's
hot
more
sandwich.
like it's a
all it is.
quesadilla, baby. That's pretty much what they are there, and I love me a good
fat quesadilla. I would agree with you with the fat quesadilla. That's what a flatbread is. But like ultimately, it's still gas station food. You know, the only extra step they added was like a panini press or something. You know, like some sort of fancy let's make this sandwich hot deal. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing above and beyond about it. Like Wawa, same situation.
I need to
same
hear
situation.
your top 3 gas stations, then we can move on. Okay, give me
Top 3 gas stations. Well, I am a disciple of Buc-ee's. You know, it is my prophet and my Lord. So obviously that's number 1 in my heart and soul. And then you got to go with Casey's because I am a Midwest boy, and they got the best breakfast pizza around. I can't find anything from an actual store that tops it. You know. So the real contender in my place is for 3rd place. Right. And this is where it gets complicated because there are so many good gas stations out there. But 3rd place in my mind is it doesn't go to corporate. It's that mom and pop gas station that has like the slot machine inside. You know, people go there and they sit at like a random counter and just bullshit with the cashier for a while.
Yeah.
You know, it's the nameless heroes of America.
Shout out Pino Liquor.
At the mom and pop gas station.
Shout out Pino Liquor Store, Warrensburg 630. What was it? 6. Never mind. I'm fucking up. So 64093. Love you guys.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe I pulled that off the dome. I love me a good little mom and pop gas stations. Oh, what was the other one with the guy with the big mustache from the Pink Floyd shirts from Warrensburg? He was over by Wood.
Shoot. Oh crap!
Oh, Jerry's.
Jerry's. Yeah, bro. Shout out
Jerry's.
Jerry's, Warrensburg, Missouri, 64093, baby. Those were the only. Well, okay, unless I was getting pizza. Those were my stops, and man, I love Jerry's. I also loved the little Pina liquor store, which was a little like Indian family run gas station. They were the only ones who supplied vests. Yo,
and honestly, it's like those reasons plus like every single time you go to a mom and pop gas station, you're gonna get a story. You know what I mean? Like they don't kick people out like they do at the corporate 7-Elevens. You know, they don't they'll hire whoever. You know, I once went to Jerry's and I swore, this is gonna sound mean, but there was like obvious an inbred situation going on with the cashier that day. I only seen him once, but it was like that dude was telling me a story without trying to. Do you ever meet one of those people?
Yeah.
Somebody who just like you look at them and you imagine an
you
entire
know
backstory.
you know their life story. Yeah, big time.
Exactly. This
you
cat's
find
life
them
story
at
was
those
not
gas
pretty.
stations. Yes. Dr. Evil looks like she's got something to say.
Everyone was welcome at the Pina liquor, though. Like, I just gotta say, like, however you were in that moment, you could go into the Pina liquor and you would not be the wildest thing any of the cashiers had seen that day.
100%. And that's
That's a good
That's
feeling.
a good, yeah.
It's a good hang.
It
It's
is
a good hang. You ever just hang out in a gas station?
Yeah. $1
Yeah.
vest, bro, and a pack of
Yeah,
cigarettes.
what were they doing with vests? Like, they were
They just knew I liked
something
it.
else.
They knew and other people liked it, but I don't know. Anyways, I liked them.
But I think we also have to consider the trifecta of Cuz. So, QT, Casey's, and Come and Go.
Ooh. Come and Go is special because they nailed the name, you know.
They knocked it out of the park.
Knocked it like
10 out of
Wawa
10.
it's where the fuck is that coming from, you know?
Yeah, that makes me
They're-
uncomfortable.
Yeah, all these New York people who swear by the Wawas, I'm like, you guys are Wawas yourself.
Yeah,
Excuse
it's
me.
no,
You're a
the-
Wawa, bitch.
The Wawa is the Wawa is for people with special needs who don't know how a gas station work. And I don't mean it's like they got downs or something. It's just them motherfuckers never go into a gas station. They're from New York. You know, why are you going into a Wawa? You don't drive, you know, and
Yeah,
all
you don't
across
need
the
a
East
car.
Coast.
Hop on the subway, bitch. Yeah. What are you
Exactly.
doing going to a Wawa? You're getting
And all up
smoked.
and down the East Coast, you got Wawas, and it's like every single time I go into a Wawa, somebody's asking for the manager for some reason. You know what I mean? Like it's never a good situation.
Sounds right. And the Karen probably sounds like wah 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 wah. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
Exactly. But Come and Go, they nailed it on the head. You're supposed to come and then go. Get your shit, get out.
Yeah,
Like,
get
what are
in,
you
get
doing?
out.
It's a gas
Get
station.
lost.
Yeah. Yeah. That's me at QT though. I just walk in, counter, out.
I
love
would
it.
put like if
I
thing
gotta
is-
stop saying QT because you're getting goddamn triggered by QT. Who
No, no,
did
no,
you
no,
wrong?
I'm-
What happened? Did you get
No,
mugged at a
it's-
QT? They're safe
I-
places.
Well,
No,
we do
no,
know
it's-
somebody who
it's-
got mugged at a QT, though.
They're supposed
No,
to be a
it's-
safe place. Come on.
QT's a wonderland. If you like slushies,
That's
and I
right.
stopped
That's true.
drinking
That's
the
true.
slushies. You
Yo,
know, like,
you want 18 options of fucking slushy?
exactly.
Go to QT.
You know, that's what I go to QT for. You know, as a kid, we didn't have QT in Jacksonville, Illinois, where I was growing up. We had Shells, which is a garbage gas station. You go there,
7-Eleven was the spot for slushies for me growing up, like because I was
dude,
poor.
7-Eleven, they quit halfway through. Like it was, I heard about 7-Eleven. Like it was growing up. I heard about 7-Eleven. It was like, oh, they have 24 different flavors of slushies. I'd mix them all up together into the same cup and all that. But then I finally go to a 7-Eleven. no fucking slushies.
Normally they
7-Eleven
they
gave up
weren't
the
like
slushy
QT
game.
where you had like 18. They had 2. They had cherry and Coke. And here's the
Exactly.
deal. Can I tell you the sketchiest thing about my 7-Eleven? Growing up, like as a kid, my parents, like when I got to be like 11 or 12, were like, yeah, you can take your bike out of the neighborhood, do whatever, just be safe, don't talk to strangers, all that stuff, try to have a buddy. So me and my buddies would, he lost his left nut fell out.
Sorry, I was getting water.
No, it's
But you and your buddy
would take our bikes and like ride down Manchester Road about a mile to the 7-Eleven. Wasn't a gas station. It was a 7-Eleven, like, as the last building of, like, a strip mall with no gas pumps at all. And I always thought that was wild, bro. Why the, you know what I mean?
I also think it's interesting that you guys brought up Shell and 7-Eleven in succession, because at both of those gas stations, I can confidently say that I've never walked in and thought, this place has been cleaned in the immediate past.
Right, yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
It's Shell to me always, and correct me if you've never smelt the smell, but it's,
Oh, no.
if I could put my finger on the smell, it's somehow old soap mixed in with piss and puke.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And
I don't
not
know how
really
soap
soap,
can
but
smell old.
whatever weird chemical cleaner they're using, in a spray bottle. Because that's what it is.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But 7-Eleven with that, I've seen these convenience stores, that they want to be called a bodega because they want to be cool like New York City, but you're not a bodega because you're in a strip mall in the middle of the Midwest. And you want to be called a gas station, but you don't sell fucking gas. I think I'm gonna call it a how do I make this clever? A diabetes death trap. That's what I'm gonna call those places.
I mean, you walk in, the first thing you see is the shelf of Little Debbie's, all the fruit
dude.
pies and stuff, Yeah.
Don't even. You think I'm triggered about QT right now? You want to talk about Little Debbie? Little Debbie, bro. I'm back in America.
I didn't really want to say this, bro, but like I gotta point it out that the things that are triggering you most on this podcast are the gas station kitchen talk. Come on, dude, get your shit together.
I
What
have
are
my
we doing?
passions, okay?
Yeah, you
I
do.
have my passions.
Hey, I like your tie dye. That's a good looking tie dye, bro. I think
thank
got it
you.
from a cool guy.
I appreciate it. I wish it was a Chris Davis.
No, it's
original,
not a
but
Chris Davis original, but it looks tight as shit.
It's not. It's a Wally World special. Unfortunately,
right on. You gotta rep.
You gotta get them where you
it.
can get them.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, a tie dye Wally World one. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. It's also
hey, we are like 10 minutes into this podcast, or more. My vision's 8. We're 18 minutes into this fucking podcast, and I haven't said, "Hey, man, how are you doing this week? You doing good?"
It's going.
You're in
No,
Little Rock,
I bet
Arkansas.
he's doing markedly worse now that you've spiked his blood pressure.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, he's thinking about the fruit pies a little bit. Same here. I'm thinking about the chocolate one, man. The outer crust.
The outer crust chocolate. The Swiss.
No. Think with me. The Little Debbie pies. No, the Hostess pies. What am I thinking?
God.
Hostess.
Hostess
Fruit pies.
Hostess belongs in the goddamn garbage.
No.
Ding Dongs is the worst fucking thing ever.
Oh.
Devil's Food Cake can suck my dick. Hostess sucks. It should have died when it died. They tried to save it for the goddamn Twinkie and it doesn't work. The Twinkie sucks. Sucks so much. You're just eating air. It's no fucking flavor. And I got triggered and Chris ran away.
All I'm going to say is this. You cite the Twinkie, but you really need to be talking about the Ding Dong because you're, totally sleeping on throwing a Ding Dong in the freezer and having, a modified ice cream
Who wants
cake.
to eat
That's
a
all
hockey
I'm
puck
saying.
for dessert?
I do.
Yeah, that's
Frankly,
Dr. Evil's go-to.
I'll die on this hill.
Hey,
Oh
what?
my God.
Can you think with me for a second?
I don't have
Can you
anything against Deborah, but to
Think,
come for Hostess
open
like
your
that.
goddamn brain for a second and think about the sponsor we're losing out on here with Hostess. Now, of course we love Lil Debbie, and of course we'd love a fucking sponsorship from her as well.
It's,
But
it's,
what?
it's
Why?
just-
Hey! Why not both? You know what I'm saying?
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from,
Why not
and you
both?
can
Why we
keep
gotta-
that sponsor money. I don't want the host.
Bet.
You can have the hostess
Bet
deal
all
I'll
day,
wait for
every
Little
day. I'll
Debbie.
take the Hostess deal.
You take the hostess deal.
This fat
dress
little
up your
pig will take
studio.
the Hostess deal. I
I'll-
fucking
I'll-
will.
I'll fuck with Little Debbie. You know,
You'll
when
watch
Little
Chris
Debbie comes
fucking
calling-
blow up overnight, dude. I'll have all the fucking fruit pies. Now, can we get back to what's the real issue here? I'm sorry that I was throwing you off because the fruit pies I was talking about were a Hostess product, but you do know what I'm talking about, correct? They're like
Do gotta give it up to the fruit pies.
they look like taco size,
cherry.
yeah, empanadas basically.
I'm a cherry fan.
You're a cherry
I-
fan?
If I want a fruit pie, I'm going hostess. You
You-
gotta fuck with those.
Yeah. I like the lemon ones as far as the like fruit flavored ones. They're all good. The only one I don't fuck with is apple because I feel like it's healthy, and I'm like, if I'm going all in, bitch.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't
I
want to have
mean-
even the slightest hint of this being healthy. This I need, But the lemon one's really good if you need a fruity one, and then the chocolate one.
I can't bring myself to eat the chocolate pudding one.
I'm
I
still
can't.
thin enough and work enough, like physically, that I can do it every once in a while, especially if I haven't eaten all day, which your boy's really bad about. Your boy's really bad about not eating breakfast because if I feel like if I start my day full, I slow down, and I like,
yeah.
you know what I
No,
mean,
it
like
fucks with
my
Yeah. I
my
get you.
work routine. I'm slower. I'm not busting through lawns as quick or whatever projects I'm working on.
But
And then no lunch because you either forget or you don't have time, So
I hate eating lunch.
me too. Same
just-
thing. I want to
it-
pass out afterwards, and I got to go to work at
Exactly.
3:30 for my other job.
You know,
so.
It's the reason why my professors always hated me in college because I would go eat Taco Bell and then fall asleep in their class. You know, in my defense, he's a stupid idiot for turning off the lights and playing meditation music for 10 minutes at the start of every fucking class. But, it's right after lunch, dude. I'm ready to go to sleep.
yeah, big time, dude.
But no, I don't like if I eat breakfast, it's because it's like free or it's something special. It's like the Casey's breakfast pizza, But
Dr.
I think
Evil.
honestly, a dinner only diet is what I'm going towards.
Yeah.
Because
Me,
your boy got a couple extra folds he don't need, and I think he's just gonna eat dinner.
yeah.
for a
The
while.
trick with that, I think, is like, I gotta stop with the like right at bed, like when I'm going to sleep meal, because I feel like I do a big dinner meal, and then about 3 hours later I'm hungry again, and I'm like, well, no, I'm gonna have my last big meal, which is pretty much just ice cream, cookies, and candy.
Hey, it's everything that keeps you good and healthy. Okay.
I eat a shit ton of it and then pass out. You know what I mean? Which it can't be great for my body. You know what I mean? Can't be good. So.
I can tell you it's not.
No, so I need to stop
but-
that, and then I think the one meal thing would be cool.
But the fourth meal is the best meal, dude.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like a hobbit, and that's my tea time. You know what I mean? Like it's pertinent to the schedule.
Exactly.
Real quick, Dr. Evil, is this episode even good? Are we doing okay?
I mean, no.
I don't know,
I don't
but we
even-
need to figure
It's
out how
been
you're doing
engaging,
before we
I'll
move
say
on.
that.
I'm doing, I'm worn the fuck out. It's been tough. It's been a lot. Lawn season's in the thick of it. I picked up a lot of extra lawns. I have more lawns than I've ever had as one person. And I'm constantly getting requested to do other, big side projects as well. Like yesterday was biggest retaining wall I've ever torn out day, and I probably need to go help with it some more this weekend. But I made sure I was here with you, baby, and
Appreciate it, bro.
yeah. No, this is the highlight of my week. Sometimes, love it. And when we say it's sponsored by our free will and shit, it really is. We would love some sponsorship money, but honestly, I love my time with Ty. It's my Ty time.
I'm here for the conversation.
It's what it is. Hey, it's my time to get to hang out with one of my best friends, too. You know what I mean? I got like 3 people I hang out with, and Ty loves the shit out of me just as much as I do. So, as much as I love him. So, like, we got the, I love this shit, bro. Wouldn't miss it. But that being said, so I'm doing that all in the mornings, Monday through Friday, and then teaching from 3:30 to 9. And I'll do I try to be on my first lawn by 9, which means leaving from 8 and getting back around 1:30 or 2, and then splitting around 3:30 for my other job. I'm doing that from 3:30 to 9. So I'm just getting worn out. We do have some Forgiving Tree shows coming up that I'm starting to get excited for, and those single drops. I need to start hyping those up, but I need to get the album art done first.
We got some possible dates for those, or we
yeah. So June 2nd, 3rd. Good. Hey, I'm glad one of us knows. June 3rd is the first singles release date. We're releasing 3 songs. One that's going to be on the album to hype it up, and 2 songs that'll never again be released on anything else. They're going to be on this single, and that's it. That's why you got to go listen to them. June 3rd. So that'll be cool. We have a big house party we're playing. First house party with this band we're playing. I'm excited. That's this upcoming Saturday, May 6th. So that's going to be a blast. Invite only, but we got a decent number of folks coming. Like, to the point where I'm worried about space. So
that's good, dude.
Yeah, it'll
tell
be
people
some
they
shit.
got to start stacking up on each other's shoulders like they do in the 90s.
Well, it's a garage, and the garage is not tall. And if people start getting into the rafters, well, we might have some rat shit around. So we don't need that. Fuck that. But
it makes the show better, dude. Just take a Molly and pretend it's confetti.
Confetti. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, bro. Holy shit. Are you okay?
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, I'm sorry. I say some really dumb shit on this show too. Shout out to Brendan Schaub for thinking Tropic Thunder was Hot Topic. I'm sorry. That makes me feel good every time I fuck up a word. Like, don't worry.
It's all good.
It's all good.
But yeah,
You just got to keep moving. So you got June 2nd.
Is the single release.
Sorry, third.
Yeah.
Third is the single release, and then you got the private party this weekend. Is there a show?
We got
the
Webster Arts Fair is June 3rd as well. So that'll be super fun, and that'll be a lot of exposure because there's a lot of people who'll be just going to the Webster Arts Fair anyways. You know what I mean? So there'll be a lot of foot traffic, a lot of good exposure.
We will be opening for
our friends band Luminal. They're all really cool in that band. I kind of hope to get to know them all a little better. Start hang out, maybe go fishing with somebody. I'm trying to go fishing with their lead singer. He just got his fishing license and was talking mad shit about trying to figure out how to fish. And I was like, well, I need to go fishing. That's the big deal.
And that's
July 28th. So plenty of time. I'll be promoting that again. Plenty. So
we got something in December.
Oh yeah, I booked a Christmas show.
So be on the lookout for that.
As much as I love booking shows, I have a story about that one, and I don't think I should share it. But we got a Christmas show for Giving Tree, Sky Music Lounge, December 22nd. Woo!
Nice. Are you gonna do your best Mariah Carey impression?
No, honestly,
you want for Christmas?
holy shit, we're gonna have to learn Christmas music. No, we'll probably be doing the full Leonard Skinner Christmas album. Is probably what's gonna happen. Dr. Evil, how much more time we got on the Zoom?
6 minutes.
Excellent.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We got 6 minutes on that.
So
Tell me,
that's exciting.
have you done any open mics this week?
I went to let me see here. I was in Tampa last week. I went to the Gimmick. We talked about that. That was pretty cool. Did a kava bar.
Nice.
You've heard as nauseum about my feelings about the kava
Yep.
bars.
I know. Proud of you for going though.
It's a spot.
Yeah, no,
It's a spot.
It's getting
and
your 10,000
then-
hours.
Exactly. And then I got myself into Divine Brewery open mic. It's run by Matt Fernandez, a touring comedian. I think I don't know. Either way, he's a staple of the Tampa comedy scene. I've never met this dude. I've done his mic 4 times, and he's always had a guest host there. Oof.
Oh no.
That one hurts. That was a lot of silence. That's what that was. You know,
Sorry to hear it.
it's a brewery who has the same people, and it seems like as a crowd, they tend to start hating the show after I would say 12, 13 comedians.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just one
out.
of
They're
those-
like, God, just put on some goddamn covers. I just want to drink.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like they're cool. They're with it. Everybody. A lot of the people that go there are regulars to open mic. That's why they
Yeah.
go there. But it's like once people start eating dick, it's a downhill slide with that crowd. You know, once they're very hard to re-warm up.
Right.
Very hard to get them going again. So they're a goal of mine. I'm officially by one of the regulars recognized as the Bucky's guy.
So you're turning
So-
into a regular, the Bucky's guy.
Yeah, and I've only been there like 2 or 3 times.
That's
but
what you wanted, baby.
yeah,
That's so cool.
it was
Wow.
I've bombed there now. My success rate at there is now 1 to 3. You know, I've been there. I think I've been there 3 times. Twice I've did dead silence, nothing going on, and then one time I got the Bucky's material really good that night, and it was oof.
Hey,
That night was good.
do
was
you
good.
do you write down the mics you do?
I do. I've just gotten slack on it, and like I have recordings of almost every single mic I've been to,
Yeah.
and I put the name down, the date, and where it is, and all that on the recording. But
Right.
I've started creating my own it's the one with the grids Excel.
Yeah.
I created my own Excel document of like who was a host that night. You know,
Okay.
How'd it go?
That's good.
yeah.
Now, me personally, I hate the whole electronic shit. So I use notebooks like out the wazoo. I probably go through like 3 notebooks a year over a bunch of different shit. I got one. This one's like my main just schedule. Like I write out a weekly schedule so my calendar doesn't get fucking crazy. But I have a bunch of just like stuff I cross off daily. That way I get it all done, you know. But then I would totally get. I don't play enough shows with Forgiving Tree to do this. I normally have posters made. That's how I kind of document which shows in order and stuff.
I
but
just
I'd get a
I
notebook.
do a
and
lot of
write.
repeats.
Right.
Sorry. I do a lot of repeats with the open mic, so it's I don't want to have it written down in a notebook 15 times that I've done this open mic. I'd rather have it, you know, I search up the mic and then the first time I went there I sucked, and then you know the 30th time I went there it went all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I can
I don't
kind
know.
of
It'd be
compare
cool
and
to have it
contrast.
in a notebook so you could physically see, like all the hours you put in too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, did I get paid? And then you can have notes on if you got somebody's number or whatever. You know, who was hosting. Be cool. Hey, let's take a minute and restart the Zoom.
Alrighty.
Take 3 minutes yourself. Use the restroom, grab a drink, whatever you need to do. Okay, be right back.
Okie dokie.
What's up, everybody? We're back from that quick break, and happy to be here with you. We actually had some crazy live breaking news happen for comedy right as we took that break. So let's do some comedy news. We got any? Do we use a sound bit for that? Do we have?
No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Now,
ruining things.
I do have something right off the top. One of the great comedic shows of the 90s, host has recently died. Jerry Springer, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
You know,
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
it happened
when
yesterday.
we were
Yeah,
recording.
it was a very sad and traumatic for my family. My dad's a huge fan.
Sorry to
You
hear
know, so just wanted to throw that out there.
Sorry, my brain did a thing. I don't think I can say this.
I think you can.
I think it might have been an unlucky day for Jerry Springer. But it was a lucky day for Chris at the casino, baby. That's all I'm saying. Okay, going on. Sorry. Nice. I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's our worst fucking in memoriam ever.
1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah,
I think
1-800
Jerry
bets
would
off.
be happy for you, dude. All right.
Yeah, he would be, because it was we were running them, and they actually shut the table down because of us. Shout out.
Nice.
I found out I like, what's the game called?
Baccarat?
Baccarat. I love Baccarat.
Baccarat? No, that's a con. I don't even know. I know there's a bank.
Bro,
I don't
you
even know the
dude,
rules of that.
bro, there's like pretty much 3 things to bet on. It's, you know, everything I loved about like 50-50, which isn't really 50-50 roulette, like just betting even or black. It's pretty much the same thing with Baccarat. You either bet on you or you bet on the banker who's going to get the higher number. You could bet on a tie, but the way they were playing, if it was a tie, you got your money back, which was crazy to me. So I was loving me some Baccarat, and again, they caught on that Dr. and Evil and I were there together, and we were running them for what they were worth. So rest in peace, Jerry Springer, but he would be proud. Okay, moving on. We got breaking. That was breaking. That was yesterday, but I'm talking like right now. Right this very second we're recording, there was some shit that went down, gang. We don't understand, but in time we probably will. Dr. Evil, can you lay on the not the immediate, well, I'll lay the backstory, then you lay the breaking stuff. So, do you know about Jackass?
Yes.
Okay. Bam Margera, formerly Jackass star,
Yes.
was hiding in the woods of Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
On the run from the cops.
Why?
Excellent question, Dr. Evil.
So a warrant was issued for his arrest earlier this week in connection with an alleged assault of his brother, according to NBC News.
I thought family assault was his whole gig.
Hey, if Brendan was his brother, I'd understand. Shout out, Brendan.
Fair enough.
Okay, going on.
But basically,
My brother, Brendan.
as of incredibly recently, he has since turned himself into the authorities.
Yes, that's what just happens. He just surrendered, breaking moments ago. So, I feel like a news anchor. That's why they pay us the money. Not really. Dr. Evil, you are loved and respected and valued here. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Doctor.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I think the article I read said something about meth usage and being involved, and him being on the lam with his girlfriend.
Could be. I was given pretty broad strokes here, just because I didn't.
Yeah, I always feel like when I start
from an article, it just gets boring. So.
I'm the worst at reading live on stuff. Like, okay,
interesting.
Yeah, you get me. So I'm with you.
I mean,
But
about a week is, in my experience, Dr. Evil or somebody else could disagree, but about a week in the woods with your girl is about as long as your girl's going to tolerate that shit.
she was probably the one who was like, "Bam, honey, it's time.
Exactly.
I can only shit in this shed for so long."
The bucket's full and I ain't doing it. All right, honey.
I took the bucket twice. I can't do this anymore. No. How long would you survive in the woods, buddy, on the lam?
Indefinitely.
I mean, okay. Here's what you got going for you. You have that good Eagle Scout knowledge.
Yes.
Okay. And that's a big plus. I got that going for me too, so I understand how much that brings to the table as far as survival skills and stuff. Did they take your totem shit away?
Many times.
Did they take your fire badge away?
They tried.
You got that working against you.
What? All right, okay.
You also got the blind and deaf thing going for you.
Yep.
I'm more worried about, like, your versatility. Like, if you just trip over a log, is that it? You know what I mean?
You said survive on the lam. So if I die out there, technically, I'm surviving away from the cops, right?
I don't think that's what survival means.
No?
I don't
Okay,
think
all
death
right,
means
so-
survival, Bubba.
In that case, I give myself about 3 hours into the first night. That's when I'll be eaten by a predator or trip over and spear myself on a small tree.
Look, hey, if
you
you only move around during the day when you can see, and then always make a fire before it gets dark out, you got a fighting chance for at least a week.
I think I would get caught if I
Had a fire.
From the
Yeah,
fire.
if you had a fire, you're
they're
screwed.
The human eye can technically. The
Pennsylvania's in
human eye
the
is,
Appalachians.
supposed to be able to see a match from 30 miles away.
There's bears there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
I'd be bear food. Oh, for sure. Also, a bear smells that Little Debbie miles away, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ty, you're fucked.
Yeah. 100%.
I against the cops, like in the woods. Well, first of all, I was always under the impression growing up that if a cop came while I was playing in the creek, which I wasn't supposed to be playing in, I'd just go to the other side of the creek. You know what I mean? That's white privilege working for me right there. But because no cops crossing this fucking creek to come get me. You know what I'm saying? No county cop. But now if they're getting paid the buku bucks to come get a crazed Chrissy D, I bet somebody's crossing the creek. What a lame ass story. I'm sorry. This podcast probably unlistenable. I'm sorry for the audience. Chris Davis.
No,
get his shit together,
it makes
apparently.
sense. I'm just thinking, if a cop found you at the creek, then how close is the bridge? Because I bet you he's just yelling at you from the bridge.
Yeah, I just go down.
You know what I mean?
creek,
Like,
you
I
know
would
what mean?
just, wouldn't it make more sense just to keep walking in the creek further away?
That's what I'm saying. That was always never happened. Never
Yeah.
happened. Was always the backup plan. Nobody's, whatever. Anyway.
To piggyback
but
off your
if
point,
a bounty
though,
hunter's after you, you're fucked.
Yeah. If Doug the Bounty Hunter's coming
Totally.
after me,
that's
we
a
got
problem.
issues.
But if it's like local PD and you did something that wasn't like uncommon, staffing, bro. How they gonna get you?
Okay, hey,
You got a 15-minute plus head start.
you know what?
True.
Memories that your boy blocks out are coming back. You guys want to hear a story? Okay. You know
I
what?
like
Just to
stories.
save face, a random family member that I'm not going to mention which one it was, had a I don't know what to call it. Had a mental break.
Altercation.
Had a mental break. Okay, we'll say. And there was we didn't know if he had a gun or not, if they had a gun or not, and we don't know. He just took off running. So when the cops got involved, I mean, neighborhood was swarmed with cops miles around. It was like every cop in every jurisdiction around was out there. A certain family member of mine, being an intelligent person, went to the creek. Okay? Because as I was always taught, if you go to the other side of the creek, no cop's going to follow you. Okay? This is where the thought came. Okay. I am like 14. I am instructed, hey, get the fuck out of here. And I take off too. Guess where I go? To the woods. I go hide in the woods. And eventually I'm like, I need to go do something, see what the deal is, see if everything's cool. And I come out, and who sees me and stops me first? A cop, because apparently I look somewhat like my family member. Okay. Not unforeseeable. He asked me what's up, and he goes, "Oh, hey, if that's your family member, I want you to go into the creek and go get him. If that's where you think he is, because we think he went into the creek, and you know the creek pretty well. Why don't you go get your crazed family member, who may or may not have a gun, and talk him down?" And I was like, that's your job. What are you fucking talking about? So, again, no matter the situation, no matter how crazy, no matter how important, those cops ain't crossing the creek. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And hey, I want everybody to know, viewers, said family member, that was like 10 years ago. Said family member, doing way better. Said family member, killing it at life right now, okay? And everything worked out, still a great part of the family. Family's great, okay? Hey, shit happens in families. We all know that. I want to see one family that doesn't have, like, problems. You know what I mean? And if I find that family, I'm like, what are you guys doing behind doors on each other? What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
There is a family that doesn't have problems. It's the Clinton family.
They got problems.
They got zero problems. What are you talking about?
Well, when their problems all disappear in jails by suicide, you don't got problems.
Yeah, it's called
I guess.
Not their problem. Done.
But for
you know what I mean? Like,
here's my counter to that though. For those suicides to happen, they have to have been a problem. You know what I mean? He's like,
you got people that
you're
take
not
care of your problems, dude.
It's
not
not
the
their
family.
problem.
Not their problem.
Jesus Christ. What an episode.
I'm sorry. I'm in the land of the Clinton family, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Landed at the Clinton International Airport, which no drugs have ever funneled through ever. And I'm pretty sure the bridge behind me on this river might be the Clinton Bridge.
Clinton Bridge, yeah. Well, hey.
This is a...
When you pay for the whole infrastructure, it's a pretty good place to hide out, I suppose,
Yeah. Too bad the infrastructure sucks. Like, I thought Missouri had bad roads, but the roads here suck. I was here once 2 years ago. Same construction, trying to do the same exact thing on the highway on the way into town. Not a single cone has moved. Like, I'm pretty sure if you picked up those cones underneath it, it's going to be a ring of dust from 5 years ago.
Yo, I feel that same way about St. Louis highways because they're constantly under construction and you never see anything being done and they never move the construction. You're like, guys?
Exactly. Why?
Hey.
How does things not get done?
Let's see. Hey, I have a question for you. When you go get a drink, have you ever gotten a Mai Tai?
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like Mai Tais?
Yes.
I thought that'd be a very Thai drink. Okay. Bit ended. Good.
Oh.
spit over.
I thought there was more. I thought
No.
there was like a follow up. Like
No, I'm working on it, man. New material.
no. My ties are delicious. It's just I like an umbrella, and if I don't get an umbrella with my tie, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
When I think of a joke, I can't fucking say, man. Oh my god, that's the sound of a joke that can't be said. Yo, this has been a tremendous episode. I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. Hey, we love doing it though.
Hey,
We love being here with y'all.
You're trying puns for the first time, man. It'll come.
Yeah, no, it won't. Chris, stick to your day job. You know. Let's see.
Has been a good episode, I think.
Yeah, man. It always is when I'm with you. So, hey, that's it for comedy news this week. We'll get some more in next week. Did you do Savage of the Week last week? I think you did.
I did do Savage of the Week last week.
Savage of the Week this week. Who's the Savage of the Week this week? Let me think about it. Yo, shout out Jerry Springer as runner-up Savage of the Week, you know, for your dad. I mean, I know he meant a lot of people too. Meant a lot of people, goddamn. Meant a lot to a lot of people. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My love and respect to him. And then real Savage of the Week though, I'm trying to think of somebody who just like Adam J. Feather. You know what I mean? This guy is one of the guitarists that I look up to. He's a St. Louis local musician. He's another teacher friend of mine. But man, that guy is just a workaholic too. Pulls all sorts of crazy side hustles and stuff, and hardworking guy and a tremendous musician and guitarist and composer. And I dig his music, man. Still, it's kind of in the same vein as ours, where it's like hard rock hippie stuff. So, hey, if you need some new music this week to listen to, go check out Adam J. Feather's latest album. What is it? Bird Leaves? Respect. Yeah, Bird Leaves out now on Spotify and all streaming platforms. Go check it out. Adam J. Feather. In fact, if you want to know more about him, we got a couple episodes with him on Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. So those are some good episodes. Go check them out, especially if you're a musician. So there's our Savage of the Week, Adam J. Feather. Shout out to you. Let's see.
Excellent. Putting out albums and getting out there and slaying it. I like it.
Yeah. What a heck of an album too. Let's see. That's all I got for this week. We already did plugs. You got anything else you want to tell people? You going anywhere else this week on a little comedy adventure? Or you in Little Rock for work?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a couple open mics in. I don't want to give them a shout out yet because I don't know if I'll get on their stage and whatnot.
Right.
You know? So I'm out here looking, hustling. The only other thing is, and I want you to ponder this question because I do it every single time I come to Little Rock. But why the fuck is there a submarine in the river here?
What? There is?
There's a full size naval, shoot 'em up underwater sea dragon ninja of a submarine just sitting in the water here, and it's on the other side of it's down the river a little ways, but it's just, why is there a submarine in your fucking river?
What river is that?
The Arkansas. I don't know, the river that goes through Little Rock, Arkansas.
Sure.
But like, how does a submarine even get to this river? Does this river, is it deep enough all the way to? There's so many goddamn questions. It's not fair.
Right. That is bizarre to me though too. But I bet it's there to protect the Clintons' interests.
I'm more than positive of that. Yes. It's just that's the burning question of my mind this week, and I don't know if I'll go find answers or not because it's kind of a fun question to ponder. So yeah, that's
okay.
That's
Hey,
all. That's
that
all.
is all.
Folks.
That's all, folks. Hey, it's been a good episode, Ty.
Yeah,
love,
something like
love to
that.
see you. Thanks for being here. And
Yeah,
you guys,
good to be here.
we will catch you next week. All right, tune in, tell your friends, share the episode. We love you. Mad love and respect.
Bye bye.